Thank you so much for joining us again. It is so exciting to be a part of this amazing launch and the things we're putting out to help more small business owners get on video. If you missed the first one, we talked a little bit about the 3 biggest mistakes that people make with their online content and how to fix them. So let's just go right to how to fix them. People make one video and that doesn't work. You've got to make regular content. Regular content is the solution to almost every problem on social media for businesses. The second mistake that people make is they simply use sales messages in their content messaging, and that is not the answer. But if you will, the answer to that, to fix that mistake, is give value. If you will give tips and value in your content, it will make all the world. And the third mistake that we hear people make is they are only posting in one location, and unfortunately organic reach is on the decline. And the only way to battle that is to be in more places. So make sure you post natively, you upload to Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn at a minimum. And then if you can, try to do YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok. The more that you can do, the better. Even if you think a platform is silly, learn how to post on it. I promise you those skill sets will benefit you in the long run.
We are on a mission to help you actually be able to do this yourself very simply. Follow the steps and see the impact that we saw. And how did that help your business?
We went from being at a place where we weren't sure we were going to continue our service business to doubling the first quarter that we put video out, and then going on to grow 50% across an entire year of business by simply putting out content on social media, by putting specifically video content out on social media on a regular basis. It has changed the way that we communicate and the way that we market forever. And we want to help other small business owners reap the rewards
Absolutely.
of putting video out there.
Let's cut right to
Yeah,
it. Let's actually give these guys, we promised them that they would be able to pull out their cameras out of their pockets and make some videos. So let's go over.
So the first thing is people we talk about making videos with this right here with your cell phone, and the big objection, the big question was, I want it to look professional. I don't want it to look like a shaky cell phone video. Well, we want to give you the top 3 tips to make video with your cell phone look more professional, like somebody did it. The first tip that we want to go through is what a lot of people don't think about with video, and that's the other half. It's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And so the easiest way to fix what you hear, to improve the quality of your video, is to add a microphone. I don't know if you can see this right here.
A tiny little thing.
This is a lav mic. This is a lapel microphone. These can be had for as little as $20, and they can plug directly into your cell phone. You clip them onto your shirt right here, and your audio is going to be, it's unbelievable how much better it is. I don't know if we quantify it, 10 times, 10 times better than it would be just holding your cell phone. And that is an easy way to drastically increase the production quality of your videos.
Yeah, and so the next one is one of my favorites, actually, a stabilizer for my cell phone, because I actually like to film more on the cell phone than with the other camera. And this bad boy right here is not that expensive.
No, it's not. They're only about $125 for this right here. This is a DJI Osmo, and it's something that will make all the difference in the quality of the motion when you're moving around. If you're walking on video, if you're showing something that's moving, or you're moving while you're showing it, it's amazing. I can create videos with this thing that look like they came off a professional camera, right settings on the phone, and using this. So it's a great, great investment. Now, you may have thought of these things. I don't know. Maybe you thought, I might want to stabilize. You've been making some videos. Maybe you know that sound is important. Well, the last one I'm not sure that you've thought of, and that is you can record videos yourself, and then you can have a professional edit those videos. They can color grade them, they can get the sound to sound better, the picture to look better, the color to look better. And then if you take a bunch of different things, so say you take some talking stuff like this, and then you get some scenery shots or some example shots of something going on with your business or work or people doing things, they can cut it all together and with the magic of editing make a very professional looking piece. And professional editing, post-production, is one of the biggest differences between amateur and professional video. You can go on, there's many sites out there, whether it's Fiverr or Upwork or any number of them, and there are professional videos editors out there, and you can find those guys, and you can have your videos professionally edited. The big benefit to this is you can still take the video quick and easy on your time, and then you can save money by only having an editor involved. So that usually cuts the cost down by half. is a good rule of thumb, by half of the cost, and you can send it off to an editor and end up with a pretty cool looking piece there.
Yeah, so the number one place that I recommend that you go through that process for at least your hero shot on your website, your front and center above the fold spot for video. This is really key. Somebody actually clicks the button and they want to go find out more information about your business. You should not be doing a sales pitch right there. You need to actually still give some value, but let them connect with you. It makes a big difference. If there's 5 companies listed and they click on each one, I guarantee those 5 people are going to do the same services. And that happens with your business,
Yeah,
right? They
yeah.
offer the same things. So the only difference between them is their price or what I see between them. And we have really gained a strong following by putting you guys front and center. So this process of actually taking the video yourself, uploading it to a editor, having them produce a video, I strongly recommend that. The cost barrier is so dramatically lower if you do this with your cell phone and use an editor, and the value of that professional look is massive. So when I get that feedback from people, they don't know how to make it look professional, there is a way to do it in a lower cost without having someone else do it for you.
One of the biggest objections that we get is people just simply say, I can't do that. I'm not a video person. I'm not into that. I don't do tech. I'm not comfortable in front of a camera. I don't know how to use these tools. Goodness, I wouldn't know where to find an editor online. And I totally understand. You know, I've never really been into video or photography growing up. That was never my thing. And the first few times I got a camera out about 3 years ago to do a vlog on a project, it was super awkward. So here's what I want to encourage you is that yes, you can do it. It is definitely something that you can do, but you have to be willing to try and practice. And I promise that the more times you do it and you just let yourself, it's okay to be bad at first. Remember, you got to crawl before you can walk and walk before you can run. And you do that you can do it with some simple tools and practice. But we want to help you more than that. We want to take you step by step through the process. We don't want to leave you hanging. We don't want this to just be something that we're like, hey, go do it, and then push you off, the little birdie out of the nest. We want to help you fly. So tell them a little bit about what they can expect in the next video coming up.
Well, we're going to actually put a more in-depth training together, more than we can do in a couple minutes. And we're going to walk you through a little bit more about the messaging, on how to craft your message on these videos and how to break that down to be most effective, to get the most out of that. How to use a couple simple tools, apps to actually reduce the time and bring out the quality of professionalism in your videos. So we're actually going to do a little bit more in depth. It's going to be longer. If you want to save your spot, there should be a link coming in the next email to actually get in on that. We're going to go through and step by step and answer questions too, so you can actually interact and ask questions live while we're doing it in this webinar.
So you want to make sure to reserve your spot. The seats are limited in that webinar, and we will be going through a nice, good training there, and we'll be telling you a little bit about how you can be a part of Social Video Made Simple. Thank you for watching the video today, and we will see you in a couple of days.